Hey there, legendary soul, and welcome to your Astro News update for the week. Today, the full moon is in Leo. And this is such a special placement because Leo moon energy is so connected to creativity, is so connected to joy and play. It's also connected to the heart space, and it's going to be an interesting week. That's to say the least. So, the full moon is in Leo today, and this week the moon is going to wane through Leo, Virgo, and Libra. We are officially at the midway point of Aquarius season. How's it been going for you? A little different than what you expected? What you anticipated? Yeah, you're not alone. Aquarius energy continues to be one of the most innovative, one of the most creative, and one of the most revolutionary and forward-thinking energies that exist. And it's a little hard. It can be really hard. Whether you have Aquarius energy prominently in your chart or not, whether you are affiliated or associated or in relationship with Aquarians or not, Aquarius season brings up a lot. Ooh, it brings up so much for everybody. Maybe you've been having really amazing insights and breakthroughs. Maybe you've been having really awesome conversations with the people in your life. Maybe you feel like you're getting to go deeper with some of these folks. If so, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. I'm sure that you have been. We're all kind of experiencing a mixture of everything. And on the other hand, maybe you're also experiencing some really deep grief, some doubts, insecurities, some deep feelings of inadequacy, some uncertainty around where you want to go in your life and what you want to do next. If so, again, you are not alone. You are not alone. February and Aquarius season continues to be one of the harder months and times for me, just because it continues to knock me on my ass and teach me things that I didn't even know I needed to know. It's humbling. This season is really humbling. So, in terms of having opportunity for deep insights and great breakthroughs and clarity, in terms of feeling deep grief and uncertainty and inadequacy coming up, this week may be no different. However, unlike weeks before, you may be more in your feelings this week than you have in weeks prior. With the sun in Aquarius and the moon in Leo starting this week off today, you may be deeply in your feelings. Full moons are a time when we feel the expansion of our consciousness and the expansion of emotions and experiences within us that we haven't been able to touch prior. So, and Leo also rules the heart. So there may be things that have been weighing on your heart. There may be things that have felt hidden within your heart. Fears or grief or joys or dreams that are being illuminated at this time. If there are past relationships or current relationships in your life where you haven't been feeling heard, understood, seen, or deeply validated, in your specialness, especially in your uniqueness, especially in your talent and in your skill, especially, it might be a little harder for you to sleep. It might be a little harder for you to feel more settled in your body and in your being during this time, during these few days. It might be also really hard to find access to your breath and to breathe through it, just because Leo is all about the heart space and the heart and the lungs are interconnected. Your blood might be boiling a little bit about something or someone or situation currently, or whether currently going on in your life or from the past. Your phrase, your mantra for these few days is, I know that celebration and gratitude will remind me of life's beauty and inspire continued and focused change in my life. Ashe. On Tuesday, the moon moves into Virgo, and you may be feeling a little bit more analytical. You may be feeling like you have a little bit more attitude. You may be feeling that heat that you were feeling on just Sunday and Monday, and you're distilling it down, and it's being hardened and cooled off. Like, think of a volcano erupting on Sunday and Monday, and on Tuesday, when the moon moves into Virgo, the magma is cooling off and it's turning into those lava rocks. During these few days, you may be having this sense of having a more concrete understanding of your preferences, your needs, and your boundaries. Some of these things you may choose to communicate. You may feel safe enough to in certain relationships or certain environments. You may feel equipped enough to. You may find the language for it. In some situations and circumstances, you may choose not to. The forecast for petty is high this week. Take cover. Your mantra while the moon is in Virgo is, I know I serve my best interests when I first rest and then plan and create an opportunity to start at the foundation for what I would like to build. Ashe. Next, on Thursday, the moon moves into justice-oriented and sometimes very sweet Libra. Oh, and you may not be able to keep your new plans, your attitude, your experience of petty, or that heat and anger that you were feeling just earlier in the week. You may not be able to keep that to yourself any longer. And, however you choose to speak to the people in your life, however you choose, however those opinions and those thoughts and those feelings emerge from within you, based on your chart, based on your personality, however they come up, what I would like to offer is that sometimes the people in our life can tell that when we're really angry, we also are feeling some really deep hurt. And my hope for you is that the people who are in your life, the people who mean so much to you and who matter to you so deeply, can hear the hurt underneath your anger and can respond to you with kindness and with compassion, even when that might not feel as accessible to you this week. May the folks in your life recognize and understand that you may be feeling dispirited, dejected, uncertain, disillusioned, and hurt. Oh yeah, may they be able to. And your phrase for the moon being in Libra towards the latter end of the week is, I know I balance at times opposing views as I remember that all is mind. Ashe. Your gratitude practice for the week. What are 3 ways that I'm better able to show up for myself than I was 6 months ago? What are 3 ways that I'm better able to show up for myself than I was a year ago? And which 2 people in my life consistently are appreciative of my efforts? And your last journal prompt, the last question that I'll offer to you. As I reflect on the past 6 months and as I reflect on the past year, what do I realize that I really like about myself? What about me do I fucks with that I used to have a really hard time with? This is Ada Ad Astra taking you from the moon into the stars. I will catch you in the future. I hope you have a week. I hope it's the very best week that it can possibly be for you. And I'll see you in the future. Take good care. Bye.